name is Daniel Chabert, and I'm the CEO and founder of Purple Fire, a conversion rate optimization agency. So really quickly, just want to explain what it is we do here. We are a results-driven conversion agency, meaning that we really base all our work on actual data and not gut feelings and best practices and all that stuff. So very research and data-driven. Another very important thing, we do work with D2C brands as our main focus, but we also work with SaaS and software and other businesses that potentially are looking only for lead optimization, all that kind of stuff. Another very interesting factor is our ROI guarantee. So you get a 2x ROI guarantee when you work with us. So you can expect to double your money from the investment you put into us. We're one of the few agencies that actually work with that. And the reason why we can do it is we're super confident in our results and what we actually do for our clients. So most clients see more of the 3 to 5x. That's why the 2x guarantee is not a problem at all. Now, we work with some pretty big brands. We have over 100 million in revenue of the businesses we work with. So they process a lot of transactions. Some of the big ones, Vesi, Abney, Trueworth, Rocket, Nero. So all massive companies. And this is just a few of the companies we work with. There's a lot more. These are some of the metrics you should expect if you work with us after 12 months. So pretty big boost across the board, your average order value, your revenue, transactions, your conversion rate and whatnot. So the longer you work with us, the better. And that's why clients on average stay with us for over 27 months. And this is actually because they get a really good return on their investment. Here are some more data on what you can expect from us, which I said earlier, the 3 to 5x, heavily reduced CPA. So if you're running Facebook ads, Google ads, or your business primarily scaling through ads, then conversion rate optimization is really going to help you. But you have to really think of it as everything you do has to go through the same area, which is your website or your lead sign up form. Everything has to come in and convert themselves into a customer. So the work we do will help no matter what platform you're using to get new customers. And this is the beauty really of working with conversion rate optimization. We got some clients here with some statements of what they love about us. Not going to go super deep into that. Now, this one is pretty interesting because a lot of clients come to us and say, I'm not really sure if I'm the right fit. Will I be a good customer? Will I get something out of it? So if you are a business with little to no data clarity, you're a really good fit for us. So if you're not really looking into the data, if you're not inside of your Google Analytics and actually looking at things, then you'll be a really good fit. Or maybe you're the kind of business that implement design changes based on your gut feeling like, oh, that would look really great. Or maybe there's someone within your company that's implementing it. Then you're a good fit, because as a business, you shouldn't be implementing anything without split testing it first, because you really don't know if those things you're implementing will impact your business in a positive way. So we help set that up. And if you're not doing it, then you're a really good fit as well. Another thing is, if your business has suffered from the recession, the economic downturn that we've seen the last 12 months, maybe it's your supply chain, maybe you're seeing that customers are buying less. It's definitely a tougher environment for e-commerce businesses. And it's not like you could just turn on ads anymore and just run it and that's it. And then, business is good. So if you have suffered in the last 12 months from what's happened, we are definitely a business that can come in and get you back on track with improved conversion rates and with testing of everything. So there's a lot more you can go through here. I'm not going to go through it all, but that's just to tell you, are you the right fit or not, right? Really, really important stuff. Now, our process has been really perfected over the last 10 years. Our system is called the Kaizen Conversion Growth System. Basically, it is a cycle where we go through 4 steps. The first one is the data trail, where we really go in and do qualitative and quantitative data analysis. Qualitative is where you have heat maps, you have surveys, you look at reviews. We have businesses where we go on Amazon, we go on Trustpilot, we go everywhere we can find reviews, and we actually score them, and we analyze if there are certain things that customers keep saying, what customers are repeating over and over. We might also set up surveys on your websites. This can be pre-purchase with a survey of the experience they have with the product, why they're buying, which really helps us to get into the head, to the mind of the customers. Might be that you think that customers are buying your product because of a certain feature, but after surveying your customers, we actually find out that it's something completely different. And this can change the copy on your website. This can change the images we are using. This can change the ads you're using on Facebook. Everything can change. And we help package that and deliver that data to you so that you can optimize, or we can optimize it for you as well. Another thing we like to do is post-purchase. We actually set up a question, a survey, and ask people, what was that one thing that almost kept you from buying, right? And since people have already bought at that point, they will be very likely to answer that question because they feel like they owe you almost, because they did go through the purchase and they are happy to be with you. We get a lot of data from that. So that is qualitative data, but the quantitative stuff, and excuse me if this is all very boring, it's a lot of data and stuff, but I just want you to understand the level we go to help our customers, right? So the quantitative data, A/B split testing, this is really important because you actually have no idea what is working if you don't do this. So we set that up, but to get to that point, we actually use the qualitative data to give us evidence so that we don't just test in blind, like, oh, we feel like we should be testing this, right? So we want to have a hypothesis of why we should test something. And that's where the qualitative data is really good. So this is the 4 steps, and I'm not going to go super in depth about it, but this is a repeated cycle that we'll go through over and over and over, and we will keep delivering reports and results to you so you can see conversion rate going up and up and up. And this really is a lot of work, but we will do so many tests, and not all of them are going to be winners. But the important thing is, the more you test, the more you're going to know about your business. So going through all that, how do we actually work with you? We actually use Trello Pro to deliver all our projects. So we have a setup in here where you can see here how we work, how we set up everything. It's very important for us that we don't drop the ball at any point. So we will set up a Trello workspace and we'll make sure we deliver on everything. And we use a Kanban system. So basically all tasks go from left to right, and we can see exactly how we are, and we can report back to you all the time what it is we're doing. When we communicate with you, we usually use Slack. We'll set up a dedicated channel just for you, and we'll report to you on everything we do and all the results, which is really important. Few clients say, I don't want Slack, I want email, I want calls. We tailor our approach to every client, so we're happy to adjust accordingly as well. Now, the prices for a retainer is a little bit different than an audit. So these are the prices we have for a commitment of a long term. And in here, you can actually see our prices. And these are prices where we are very happy to offer the 2x return ROI. So you can make sure that you're actually getting a good investment when you work with us. Now, let's put it all into perspective as well. You could also just hire your own team and just do it all yourself, right? Like, that would be so easy. But the problem is you need a very particular set of skills to do what we do. We invested heavily into our team, and the roles you can see here with the CMO, CRO, scientist, designer, and so on. These are people we have in-house and have spent years on training and developing and so on. And so you could easily be looking at $500 to $1 million a year to have a team as good as ours to do the work on an ongoing basis. So when you put it all together, what we charge is less than 20% of that. And this is at the lowest end, right? You could easily be paying $1 million. So it is a really good value you're getting, and it comes with a guarantee. We will work for free if you don't see the 2x return, right? So the other thing is, and this is really important to say, this is really the no BS reason why you should pick us. We are an agency that wants to stay small, because the fallacy of working with a huge agency is that the agency is growing and you need to hire more people. And so juniors come in who have not really been trained well enough to work on the same level as your senior people. And so you're stuck with a junior to manage your account. And I hated that when I was working with the agencies back when I was running my own e-commerce businesses. And so we want to keep it small. We're keeping it at 30 clients. And I think this is really important because anything more than that, we will have to hire way more people, and we just can't keep the same level of quality that we actually want for our customers, right? So anyway, this is a little short presentation on our agency. Schedule a call with me. I will take it directly myself. We can have a little talk, no commitment. We talk about what's the best option and see if you're a good fit for us and if we are a good fit for you. So anyway, look forward to speaking with you, and hopefully this was helpful.